Hey, what's up? It's John with Superfly, and if you're watching this video, you're checking out one of our super themes, either Phoenix, Milo, Hawthorne, Wireframe Kit, or Ascenso, or one of the other super themes that we've come out with since this video is made. The big thing about these super themes and why we call them super themes is they do come with some pre-built pages that you can use, but the real power is in all the sections that they have. All of these super themes have over 100 plus sections built in and categorized, you see here. And they all have the same type of sections. Let me go in here, both here to show these two, for example. So here's some sections here, and you can see feature 1, feature 2 in the corner here. That's going to be the same thing here. You're going to have feature 1 down here. And these labels will become important later on, feature 2. But all of these have the same sections as all the rest. So initially, the idea of all the super themes was they could be kind of you could give the client choices of style, like, hey, client, here's all these super themes to pick from, knowing that you could build their site using the same sections. And that's why this wireframe kit exists, is that this is an easy way to quickly just get on and look at some sections. You could even actually have wireframe kit set up on your marketing site. For example, I own artillerymedia.com as my agency. I could have this set up at wireframe.artillerymedia.com/client name, and it could be their homepage, mock or a wireframe using wireframe kit here. And then from that mock-up, I could have a junior builder go in and build up the pages knowing which sections to use. General 1, General 7, we need a team, a team 2 here or a team 3. That was kind of the original idea. Now, whether or not you decide to get all the super themes and use them as a whole tier for your clients, like, hey, here's our lowest pricing tier. Pick one of these super themes. We'll build your wireframe and get it approved and quickly build these. That could work too. Or you can just buy this as a one-off and just use it to build as many sites as you'd like. And so this Phoenix was the first one we released. It was designed and looked like Squarespace. Milo was the second one we released. It was kind of a Spotify type Square type vibe to it. After that, we did Hawthorne, which was more of a classy, more classy educational type vibe. And then we added Ascenso, which had just another classy, a pinch feminine type vibe. And then, as I mentioned, we have Wireframe Kit, and we plan on adding more in the future, like a native Divi one that has no styling at all, just all the sections built in. Because even Wireframe Kit has a little bit of styling. So those are all the super themes there. Here we can see them all right here. Now, one of the coolest things that we offer just for these super themes, and if you are a Superflyer member, and you can find out more about that on our website, BeSuperfly.com. But if you become a member, a monthly member, you can pay monthly or yearly, you get all of our products that we make on our store, plus you also get access to this Superfly Builder. And so as you can see, you come here and you choose which one you're working with. So let's say you're working with Phoenix here. What it'll do is it'll load up all of those sections in the left here in these categories. And then you could just build your page. Let's say you're working on an interior page. So you could say, actually, let's do like a main home page here. So I like this here. And let's say I want a feature. I like this one. I don't know where I'm going to use it yet, but I like that one. So I'm going to keep that one in there. A good general section might be nice. This is pretty good. So you get the idea. I got some I need to opt in here at the bottom. Move that forward. We need some reviews. And so you can get an idea of how you could make this page. And so once you're happy with what you have, and you could kind of zoom out and see what you have here. Once you're happy with what you have, you can export the layout, and exports it as a JSON file that you just import to your site that, in this case, is using the Phoenix super theme. I'll do another example here. Let me start over and try Essenza here. So same kind of idea, like the same type of, let's say this time I'm doing an interior page here. So I got an interior page and just a nice general thing there, and maybe another general guy right here. That looks nice. But you can see there's quite a bit of section. I like this one a lot. I use this one often. But I can quickly build a page. Let's say we need a call to action. This here. We need that down here. There are several footers here to choose from if you want to, want to use this in the part of the theme builder. So let's grab this one. Put it at the bottom here. But you can see how quickly we can create a page. Let's put that in there. Some logos, trusted partners. There's some team. There's lots of different image options. Yeah, why not? Let's put some images right here. So you can see how quickly it is. And that's why we call these super themes. So whether you just want to buy one off and use it for a website, that's great. In that case, how you would get access to all these sections is they're all in the Divi library. And so when you install the demo for any of our super themes, your library is going to get full of all these sections. So you could build it that way too, and that's why these labels are important, because then in the library, Divi library, it's going to say feature 1, feature 2, feature 7, feature 9, and you're going to be like, what is that? Well, you can get on the demo site and see what that is. So you can kind of look on the demo site and say, yeah, I'm feeling, let's use a feature 4 here, and a feature, and a reviews number 3, and a team 1. That's the way you could do it if you don't want to become a member and pay for this drag and drop. But the drag and drop way is definitely a lot faster. I use this all the time especially for interior pages, just to knock them out quick. So that's a rough overview of our current super themes that we have, why we call them super themes, and then how to use either the Superfly builder to get your pages built, or if you don't want to be a member and pay for the Superfly builder, you can just go into your Divi library and they'll all be sitting there. Let me see if I can't get a let me go in here and show you that. So here's a demo site that I have Essenza on. If I go into the Divi library, you're going to see all of them in here, and you can do them by categories here because they come in kind of all mixed up. So you can say, hey, I'm looking for a hero, let's say. So you can filter them out by hero, and then you'll see hero one, but it's, how do you know what's what? That's why you go to the demo site and you go to the hero page, and you'll know that hero number 2, it looks like this because it says this here. These labels won't be on your site. They're on the demo sites here just to identify the sections. Each super theme also has pre-designed a modules page. It has a bunch of modules pre-designed and ready to go that fit. So accordions, toggles, just cool things that we worked up. Sliders, call to action modules, etc. You'll see here that they're just same layouts but just different styling a little bit. Tabs. Yeah, okay. So I think that's a good enough. Obviously, the way when I first built them, the way I envision it was client comes in and they don't have a budget for our custom level site or our semi-custom sites, but we still want to build the site. We still want to host the site, and they don't have much money. Well, pick one of these super themes, and we'll roll with that, and we'll use this theme builder, the Superfly builder here, to quickly get those pages together. Let me start over here and choose Milo, for example. Now, one thing you can't do, is a big question we get often, is you can't mix and match super themes. I can't go to Milo and grab a few sections and then switch over to Phoenix, drag in sections there. It doesn't quite work like that. The styling isn't set up that way. But you can definitely see, like, this feels like a totally different website, but it's the same sections as we were dealing with on the other pages. That would be bad to have that and that right next to each other. We'd want to break that up. Probably a nice general section that we could break that up with. But you're starting to see how this just feels way different, but it's all the same sections. That's what I love about it. All right, thanks for your time, and enjoy your super theme. Cheers.